Hello, this is Doug from HomesNOW, Not Later. I just want to share a few updates with you guys, and it's been a little while since my last video, so yeah, I'll just get right into it. Number one, Unity Village has been in operation for over 2 years. I think over that 2 years, we've proven ourselves to be a successful operation, and Swift Haven has been around for around 9 months, and both villages are doing pretty well. Just to reiterate too, we have a resident managed approach, meaning the people that live at the villages run the village, and we have no paid staff. I will say, as a cautionary note, though, that technically both villages are in a legal, I would say legal gray zone, because the municipal code 20.15.020 or 050, I forget which one, says that the maximum time that a tiny home community can exist is 2 years. And Unity Village has already passed 2 years, and Swift Haven was established not under the municipal code for that. And the reason why is because of COVID. Because of the COVID health emergency, the local government has emergency powers to basically have both villages in operation. So at Unity Village, our current permit says that that it lasts until 90 days after the COVID emergency has been declared over. And with Swift Haven, we do keep getting like 2-month extensions every 2 months, and that is also because of COVID. Because when there was a COVID case on the city hall lawn back in December, or I forget. I think it was December or late November. That unlocked emergency powers, unlocked emergency money. And that's how the county was able to buy the structures for tiny homes for Swift Haven. And just to reiterate, we don't take government money, but we do take in-kind donations, such as infrastructure for the site, like sewer and electric, as well as the structures themselves, which were provided by the county. And so that's how we were able to get Swift Haven online in like around 2 weeks, because we didn't have to go through that standard process. We are cool to go through that process, though. The city is, on September 27th, they're going to be voting on a change to the municipal code to allow for 5 years instead of 2 years, the current 2 years. If that does pass, that means that it'll buy Unity Village some time. There was a staff memo for the next city council meeting on the 13th. I think it's the 13th. One second. Yeah, the 13th. That does say that their strategy, or what they recommend for the two villages that we operate, is they recommend finding new locations for those villages, and that the city would invest in infrastructure to support those sites, as well as the cost of the move itself, which is good, because moving a village is not, it's just a lot of work. I wouldn't say it's like I wouldn't say it's impossible, even if we weren't helped in that area, but it would cost a few thousands of dollars to do it. Also, on the note of COVID, we did about 3 weeks ago, I think it's about 3 weeks ago, maybe more like a month ago, we did have our first ever COVID case at Unity Village. The resident made a full recovery. They stayed at the COVID motel while they were recovering, and they are now back, and nobody else got COVID. It didn't spread. We were able to contain it based on early testing, and it's good. Tiny homes are good for something like COVID too, because they are naturally self-quarantining. I think in some of the other facilities like base camp, you've had a bigger outbreak because it's a congregate shelter, so there's a lot more people sharing very close quarters with each other, and that makes it spread faster. And now we're even in a stronger position because of this, because we were able to get a hold of I think over 100 testing kits. So now if anybody shows symptoms or anything like that, we'll be able to test them early ourselves, and that will help contain any spread if another COVID case pops up. We're really happy about our track record of avoiding that in general, though. And yeah. And on that note, it's according to the county's numbers as far as capacity, HomesNOW seems to be the second largest shelter operator in town, not as far as capacity. And we're open to the public, so anybody that wants to come visit our villages, you can see how we do it for ourselves. We have we're all volunteer, no paid staff, and resident managed. We are not the second largest in as far as income, though. We are usually pretty broke, and right now we're pretty broke. And so anybody that has any extra money wants to donate to HomesNOW, we would really appreciate it right now. One thing that has really been helpful to us is our Patreon and PayPal, because you can the Facebook donations are great too, but with PayPal or Patreon, you can donate monthly, and that helps us a lot because we can budget. Right now, I think we get about $800 a month through Patreon. That helps us get supplies for the villages, pay for utilities, things like that. We are mostly self-sufficient because residents voluntarily donate a little bit each month. Some people can't because they're very low income, but it does help us survive. And but we're not 100% self-sufficient. We're close though. We're about 80%. But yeah, we still need your help. It's very helpful. And another way to help us donate is for we of course at each site we still take donations of like small furniture, tools, clothing, even though we do get a lot of clothes, and then anything extra we get out there on the streets or to people who need it. We do have an event coming up that if you guys like Red Robin, on Thursday, October 7th at 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. or 8 a.m. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're doing a Spirit Night fundraiser at Red Robin, and that means that between the hours of 4 and 8, 20% of the sales from that night and people getting meals goes to HomesNOW. So if you are wanting to go out to eat, or if you want to pick up from Red Robin on that night, 20% of the sales go to HomesNOW, and it's a nice way to. I'll be there. Some volunteers will be there as well in person. And so if you like Red Robin, you like cheeseburgers or whatever else they make, please make it out if you can. We have I'll put the link to the event in the description of this video. What else? There's going to be recently the city had shut down public comment for the most part. It had to do with YouTube taking down videos from the city council because the comments in the public comment went against YouTube's policies or whatever. Mostly regarding vaccines, and so the city responded and kind of took away public comment. I guess they're going to have a trial public comment period on Monday, September 20th at 7 p.m., where the whole night is dedicated to public comment only. And I encourage anybody to speak out there about any issue that they care about. I personally disagree with the decision of YouTube to take it down, and also disagree with the city's decision to stop public comment because of YouTube taking down their videos. I suggest that the city implement their own system. I know it's a pain in the ass, but like if you have your own system of videos and records on your own internal system, then a corporate entity such as YouTube won't be able to take it down. And I also think that the public comment needs to be a hybrid system. So where, and even regular council meetings need to be where you can show up in person and you can show up on Zoom. It's relatively technically easy to do because some people are actually participate more when it's digital. I'm one of those people. So if I have to show up at the council chambers, I'm going to show up like a quarter of the amount of time as I would if I can do it from the comfort of my own home. However, there are people that don't even have a computer, don't even have a phone, and literally they cannot participate. There's no way for them to participate, and that's wrong too. They need to be able to walk in there and say what they want to say, and the podium or whatever for whoever's speaking can literally be one of the callers on the Zoom call, and in the council chambers, you literally can have a big screen behind the council where people from the Zoom call are speaking and everybody sitting there physically can see it. So that way more people can participate. And, if they want to do it where they have to dedicate evenings, twice a month or something to just public comment, I think that's good. I think that's fine as long as they stick to it. I kind of am concerned that they might do it at once as a trial, and then after it's over, they just don't. So hopefully they do, but I guess we'll see after Monday. Other than that, we're doing good. We always appreciate everybody's help and support of HomesNOW over the years. We're ready to do more. I was kind of concerned about the disbanding of the homeless strategies work group. I did kind of see it as a convenient meeting where all the players in town, government, and nonprofits could kind of be at the same table. And I know that they coordinate on their own in some sense, but hopefully this winter isn't too harsh. If it is, I don't know if a response is going to be fast enough. But just like last year with Swift Haven, if something like that were to occur, HomesNOW is ready to answer the call and help more people. Because I expect with the eviction moratoriums, things are just going to get where there's going to be more people out there, and there's already a lot of people out there that need support right now as well. I mean, our applications are going up. And especially people that are newly homeless. So, just something to keep in mind. Other than that, there's not really much else to report. Just same old. But I didn't want you guys to forget about us because we're still here and we still need you. And we appreciate all the volunteers, all the donors, and all the residents for helping to keep it a smooth and happy place at both villages. So, thanks a lot. You guys take it easy. Good luck.